Currently ranked as the 8th largest dairy organization in the world, Amul was founded in 1946 as part of a cooperative movement against Paulson Dairy and grew under the chairmanship of Verghese Kurian. What would become the Taste of India was at its heart a movement to ensure fair earnings for the country's farmers. The brand found its mascot in the round-eyed, utterly butterly Amul girl in a polka dot dress. That was back in the 60s. The Amul girl has since kept a close eye on the goings-ons in the country, recording them day after day with her puns, witty takes and compassion, depending on what emotion the event calls for. From the Pokhran nuclear test of 1998 to when India lifted the Cricket World Cup in 2011 to Wordle, through her, Amul has kept a finger on the country's pulse. Amul milk has given you chai, but what is tea without Parle-G? The perfect accompaniment to chai in the middle of a busy work day, Parle-G was founded in Swadeshi Idols in 1929 by Mohan Lal Chauhan. It was an answer to expensive British biscuits, perhaps with a touch of French. As the 80s approached, competitors started to launch their own glucose biscuits. Parle Gluco could see its market share thinning as people started getting confused by similar brand names. Many also just wanted glucose biscuits, brand no bar. So, in 1982, the brand reinvented itself as Parle-G. A powerhouse of energy, a huge section of society started depending on Parle-G, not just for fulfilling nutritional needs, but also for its budget-friendly prices. The prices remain so. Along with milk, Parle-G came to be considered staple baby food. The signature white and yellow striped biscuit packet with a chubby Parle baby girl is probably the most recognizable brand in the country and, according to Nielsen, continues to be world's best-selling biscuit. Another product that is inseparable from the India story is Maruti 800. The joint venture between Maruti Udyog and Japan's Suzuki Motors started with the small, box-like hatchback that was affordable and offered great mileage. It launched in 1983 at a price tag of just 47,500 rupees, tailor-made for tribulations on the average Indian road and the aspirations of the average Indian family. The small car proved a revolution in the Indian auto sector, eventually replacing the legendary Ambassador and much-loved Fiat Padmini as the car of the first choice. Even as the economy opened up in 1991, the 800 remained a favorite, and Maruti Suzuki continued its hold over the auto market with the largest share, with its successive offerings. If Maruti Suzuki is the king of Indian roads, Air India is the Maharaja of the skies. The carrier is known for its royalty when it was born out of the J.R.D. Tata-led group in 1932. But the brand struck a chord with the average Indian reader too. Back in the days, it had an aura about it and was one of the few organizations that put India on the global map. The carrier hit the skies roaring and found success for many decades thereafter. But then, turbulence hit. Air India was nationalized and it has seen fair share of losses. Amid all of this, Air India shouldered some of the biggest Indian evacuations during the Gulf War and most recently in a pandemic. Now, back with the Tatas, the Maharaja hopes to revive its glory days. Moving on from Maharaja to the brand of brands, which gave us the Badshah of Bollywood, Shahrukh Khan. How does one even begin to describe a brand like Bollywood? India's biggest entertainer, society's mirror, the most influential influencer, a world of storytellers and dream merchants, one of the country's most popular exports. Where does one start from? From Dada Saheb Phalke or Dada Saheb Torne? From Satyajit Ray or Bimal Roy? Or Rishikesh Mukherjee, Basu Bhattacharya or Shyam Benegal? Which stars does one focus on? The gorgeous Madhubala? The institutions called Prithvi Raj Kapoor and Dilip Kumar or Amitabh Bachchan? Which cinema does one write about? Commercial, parallel, art? Or which genre? Action, romance, horror, thriller? Bollywood isn't one brand, it is a brand of brands. Big, small, endearing, larger than life. And it has touched us all. There is also no denying that sports and Bollywood are intertwined. Indian Premier League or IPL has changed cricket forever, and the homegrown brand continues to grow in the cricketing world. The recent $6 billion record-breaking broadcast deal was a testament to that fact, and it might just affect a seismic shift on how the game is played and viewed. Mirroring the IPL model, all cricket-playing nations have a domestic league of their own, or they are planning one, with players increasingly prioritizing domestic leagues over international games. If indeed cricket goes the football way, one can safely say that it all started with IPL in 2008. If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
यार मत पूछ यार, फिर से स्टॉक्स में फंस गया। तो स्टॉक्स के साथ बॉन्ड्स, इंश्योरेंस, गोल्ड में बैलेंस कर। इसमें बहुत तामझाम है। तुझे 5 पैसा नहीं पता?
अब तो सबको पता है। 5 पैसा है ऑल इन वन अकाउंट। डाउनलोड 5 पैसा नाउ।
अब तो सबको पता है। Investing made easy and rewarding with 5 paisa. Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.